So, you're an independent consultant. You're an expert at what you do, right? But are you an expert at running the business of what you do? Because today, we're going to talk about this hidden leak, a leak that could be costing you tens of thousands of dollars every year. And more importantly, we're going to talk about how to plug that leak for good. Okay, let's kick things off with a number that might just blow your mind: 27.6 million. That's the number of full-time independent consultants just in the US. You're part of this huge, massive economic force. But you know what that also means? It means you are definitely not alone in dealing with all the unique challenges that come with being your own boss. And that really is the big question, isn't it? I mean, the freedom of being your own boss, that's priceless. But what's the hidden price tag? It's almost like you have this silent partner in your business, and this partner, they're taking a cut of your time, your energy, and your potential every single week, and you might not even see it happening. Well, that silent partner, it has a name. We call it the admin problem. And honestly, it's the silent killer of productivity for so many consultants. It's all that stuff you have to do that you just can't bill for. And the cost? Oh, it's way higher than you probably think. Just take a look at this. It's pretty wild. On average, a full quarter, 25% of a consultant's work week is spent on this non-billable admin stuff. We're talking 10 to 15 hours every single week. That's time you're working, but you're not earning a dime. I mean, seriously, just think about it. What could you do with an extra day, maybe a day and a half back in your pocket every week? So what is this operational drag we're talking about? Well, it's all those little things, right? The little things that just pile up and drive you crazy. It's doing the invoicing and then chasing down those invoices. It's the marketing emails, the sales outreach, the back and forth trying to schedule one meeting, and oh yeah, my favorite, juggling a dozen different software tools that absolutely refuse to talk to each other. Okay, and this is where it really starts to hurt. Let's just do some quick math. Say you're a consultant billing, I don't know, a pretty reasonable $150 an hour. Those 10 lost hours a week, that translates to, wait for it, $72,000 in lost revenue every single year. I mean, that's not chump change. That's a new car. That's a down payment. That's a huge boost to your savings just gone. So, where is all this time and money going? What's the source of the leak? Well, the irony here is it's often the very tools that are supposed to make your life easier. Yeah, your software stack. You know that thing that's supposed to be a finely tuned engine for your business? For most of us, it's just a pile of mismatched parts that don't fit together. You know, there's actually a name for this mess. It's called SaaS Sprawl. Sound familiar? It's when you've got one tool for your clients, another for your money, a third for your projects, a fourth for your calendar, and none of them are on speaking terms. So, guess who has to connect them? You do. You become the human glue, stuck copying and pasting from one screen to another. It's not just tedious, it's a recipe for mistakes, and it leaves you with no single clear picture of your own business. And this just lays it out so clearly. On the left, that's the chaotic reality for most consultants, right? You're manually entering data. You're constantly switching between apps, which absolutely wrecks your concentration, and you're stuck in that classic feast or famine cycle. You're slammed with client work, so you can't do marketing, and then the work dries up. But on the right, that's the dream. An integrated system, everything working in harmony, creating a real consistent engine for growth. And get this, on top of all that lost time, you are literally paying extra for the privilege of being inefficient. We call it the SaaS Tax. All those different monthly subscriptions, they can easily add up to $130, $150, almost $200 a month. So just think about that. You're paying a premium for a system that is actively costing you money in lost billable time. It's kind of crazy when you put it that way. Okay, so we've really dug into the problem, right? We know what it is and we know what's causing it. So now let's pivot and talk about the solution. And I'll give you a hint. The answer is not just another tool to add to the pile. No, this is about a completely different way to run your business. So let me introduce you to Nextvert. And it's really important to get this. Nextvert is not just another app. Think of it more like the operating system for your entire business. You know how Windows or Mac OS makes all the different programs on your computer work together? That's what Nextvert does for your business tools. It connects and orchestrates everything you already use, and it does it with a powerful AI workforce that basically runs your back office for you. So how does this actually work? Well, you essentially get a team of AI managers. You've got Fiducia, who handles all your finances and operations. Think automated invoicing. Then there's Catalyst, running your sales and marketing with agents like Riley qualifying new leads while you sleep. And Momentum handles all your communications with agents like Alex setting up your appointments. It's like having a full back office team working around the clock for you. And you know what the best part is? Getting this whole team up and running isn't some huge, complicated project. It's a simple 15-minute setup. Seriously, you just connect the accounts you already use. You tell the system what you're trying to achieve, and then you click Deploy on your AI workforce. That is literally it. Okay, that all sounds great, but let's talk about what really matters, your bottom line. What's the actual tangible return on investment here? All right, let's break down the numbers, and we're going to be super conservative here. Let's say this system only reclaims 5 hours a week for you, just 5. At that same $150 an hour rate, that's an extra $3,000 in revenue you can bring in every month. Now you subtract the investment in the platform, which is about $500, and you are left with a net ROI of over $2,500 every single month. And if you look at that over a full year, we're talking more than $30,000 in pure additional profit. That's the real-world value of getting your operations in order and finally taking back your time. And really, the whole idea here is so simple, but it's also really powerful. The goal is not to give you one more tool to juggle. The goal is to automate the entire back office so you can get back your most valuable asset, and that's your time. It's about freeing you up to focus on the high-value work, the stuff you're actually brilliant at. Okay, so let's start to wrap this up by looking ahead. Once you have a system like this in place, what does the future of your business actually start to look like? Just imagine it for a second. Imagine a future where you reclaim those 10 to 15 hours every week, where you finally end that SaaS sprawl and stop paying that useless SaaS tax, where your client acquisition is automated and your growth is predictable. You'd finally be able to focus on high-value billable work and move beyond that stressful feast or famine cycle for good. That's the future we're talking about. So, I'm just going to leave you with this one last question. Forget all the numbers and the charts for a second. Just ask yourself this honestly. If you suddenly had an extra 15 hours back in your week every single week starting tomorrow, what would you build? Start your 14-day free trial and unlock full access to tools designed to streamline your workflow, elevate your brand, and help you win more clients. No commitments, no contracts, and absolutely no credit card required. From automated marketing and client management to seamless communication and performance tracking, Nextvert gives consultants the power to work smarter, deliver faster, and grow with confidence. Discover a platform built to support your independence and amplify your impact. Visit nextvert.com to begin your free trial today.